and welcome to Tarot Tuesday. This is my first live of the series here on TikTok. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Lady Drasmine. This is Dragon Oracle. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Get a little more light on my face without blinding me. Oh, silly little lamp I have here. So now I can't see the screen. So let's drop in with 3 cleansing breaths. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. First one. Second one. And third one. Beautiful. Welcome to Sacred Circle. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So wonderful to have you here. Where's my little bell? Oh, I see it. Okay, so today, this is week 1 of our 4-week series in the Soul Sanctuary Circle. This tarot is streaming live, and this week we dive into air. Now, the week ahead, we have the Lion's Gate coming up on August 8th, and I'm sure everybody has been talking about it. I'm sure you've been feeling it. I mean, how could we not? And then the next day, we have a full moon in Aquarius. So this full moon in conjunction with the Lion's Gate is highlighting personal expression, leadership, and heart-centered living. And so we have been building up to this energy for the last few weeks. I've been talking about all the other planets that have been in retrograde. Last week, I dove into Chiron retrograde and how that affects us. And so ultimately, we are in this portal of possibility. We are in this peak alignment for a complete rebirth of our identity, of our way of engaging with ourselves, with life, with experiences. And so you are being asked to look at what stories that you have attached yourself to are ready to be completed, to be surrendered, to be dissolved and neutralized, so that you can make room for the new that is already here now. What have you actively been doing the soul work towards, perhaps foundational work towards, that is now ready to go into the next level? This is a huge level up coming in for anyone and everyone who is willing to receive these codes, who is willing to leave the past behind and step into something that you may never have experienced before. Perhaps you are expanding business or starting a business. Perhaps you are starting a relationship or expanding your relationship and taking it to the next level. Perhaps you are moving. Perhaps you are starting a new hobby. Perhaps you're turning your hobby into a paying passion project, right? There is a huge upgrade that is happening right now. And this Leo energy, we're in Leo season, right? Is sparking that courage to be more of your sacred sovereign self. That Leo energy is saying, look at me, see my value, see my worth, not because I am doing anything for X, Y, and Z, rather because I exist and that is enough. And so, where have you attached your sense of belonging to a specific role that is impermanent? right? We are, as a collective, looking at the value that we place on ourselves. And if that value that we place on self is sovereign and interdependent of someone else's witness, response, engagement, and so on and so forth, right? We are bringing that back, that power to co create, power within I am presence, power of life that we all tap into, and we all have the possibility and ability to create or destroy with whatever that it is that we are given, right? So we're here in this week, and tomorrow for Wisdom Wednesday in the Soul Sanctuary Circle, we are going to be talking about sacred spell casting. So I invite you to join me in the membership page. It is starts as low as $4.99 for members for financial flexibility, and you get access to me 4 days a week, 4 weeks a month. We dive into week 1 is air, mind. Week 2 is heart, emotions. Week 3 is body, earth. Week 4 is energy, fire. And it's a space where you are witnessed, you are supported, you are held, you are loved, an accountability space, a teaching space, a breakthrough space, an integration space, and I am here for you space. How can I support you, love you, empower you, uplift you space? So tomorrow we'll go into sacred spell casting and together discover the words that we are choosing to step into this new identity, right? Now, earlier this rising, I had this really powerful meeting with a soul sister, another legacy ally, and we pulled this card from this oracle deck that the message was when the grit becomes the pearl. And one of the sentences in the book really struck me, especially at this time. And I've pulled this card for myself before, often, recently, but it was saying that the shell that the grit, the dirt transformed into a pearl cannot also reveal the magnificence of the pearl. Basically, the pearl has to leave the shell that it became the pearl in for it to be seen and experienced. It. Another way of saying that is you cannot continue thriving and expanding in the environment where you were healing and growing. In the same bed, in the same clothes, in the same mindset, in the same attitude. And so the collective is receiving an opportunity for a massive attitude adjustment right now. Where are you still saying, I am sick, instead of there is a pain body that I dance with on the regular? Where are you attached to, I am working really hard, to I am aligning with ease? Right? So it's these subtle shifts in how we speak that create the blueprint of our foundation. And I'll dive more into sacred spell casting tomorrow and how we use our words as power. Today, I want to focus on this Lion's Gate energy. I want to focus on the conjunction of this Lion's Gate with the Aquarius full moon. Okay, now full moons are a time for completion. So right now, where we are thick in retrograde season, is not a time to ignite new projects. That doesn't mean not communicate, right? If you feel called to start exploring a connection, a new job, a new move, right? Start doing your research. Open the lines of communication, plant the seeds, and yet focus your energy on refining your daily routines and habits. Focus your energy and time on completing what is present in front of you. Focus your energy and time on nurturing the experiences and the relationships and the connections and the experiences that you already have in your calendar, in your daily life. Because when we shift out of this Mercury retrograde in about 2.5 weeks, then that'll be time to really start seeing the accelerated movement and momentum forward. Now, the other quick energy I did want to mention today because it's all interconnected, right? It's impossible to just talk about one astrological alignment and say, this is the only thing that we're receiving from this alignment, because it's all woven together. Now, let's see. Yes, it was Mercury in Virgo. Mercury in Virgo is the other energy that is greatly influencing us at this time. Okay. Now, the Mercury in Virgo energy, okay, it helps with fine tuning the micro details that clutter or bring clarity. So you might notice resistance, irritation, frustration, yet recognize that those are simply symptoms of your growing edges being expanded. How exciting! Your growing edges are being expanded right now. And the reason you are being pushed, as you feel pushed in this now moment, is because you have asked for this. You have asked for your next level up. You have asked for your growth. You have asked for your expansion. You have asked for an increase in finances. You have asked for a wholly healthy relationship. You have asked for community. You have asked for peace of mind. Well, to receive what you have asked for, you have to be willing to let go of what is familiar. How can you step into something new that you've never experienced if you're wanting to know what it feels like first? You have to go through it and experience it for you to discover what the new experience is like. And you might just love it, or you might realize like, actually this isn't for me, and that's okay too. Totally okay. So let's pull some tarot for this energy. Is this the right tarot deck? No, this is not the right deck. Thank you for that clarity. Is this the right one? Is this the Napo? Yeah, this is the one. So I'm going to use the Napo tarot, and I'm going to pull 5 cards, okay, for this Leo full moon, lion's moon energy, okay, super intense. Aquarius, for this full moon to happen in Aquarius. Aquarius is about our network, our global network. Aquarius is that last air sign, so it's really bringing that into the fire of the Leo season, and the Chiron in Aries retrograde, and Neptune in retrograde Aries, and Saturn retrograde in Aries. And I truly invite you to go check out the Chiron retrograde in Aries video I did last week, because there's a lot of fire, and this Aquarius full moon is like bringing in that breath to look at how our individual choices do impact the greater whole, whether we want to admit that to ourselves or not. And that ties back into karmic responsibility. That's what Saturn in Aries is here about. This is a time where justice is going to be served. Those who have been fucking around are about to find out, and those who have been honoring the sacred beauty ways, sticking their nose only in their own business, doing what's right to their best ability, and knowing they're going to reap the benefit of the rewards. They're being guided to rest and receive right now. So there is a divide right now in the energetic field, in the collective, of rest and receive, or chop wood, carry water. And you'll know where on that spectrum you lie, because you just know. You have all the answers. I'm only here to provide confirmation. So let's get some tarot for this full moon Lion alignment. Overall, mind, how it's affecting us in the mind. Heart, how it's affecting us in our emotions, body, and energy. All right, so the overall is strength. Look at this. This is Leo energy. We are discovering our inner fortitude. We are discovering our voice. Okay, Mercury in Virgo is about refining your voice and using it as a wand of creation or a weapon of destruction. So the overall energy is you are discovering your inner strength and that you are actually unfuckwithable and indomitable when you are centered in your sacred sovereign truth, when you are grounded in your body, when you are aligned in your daily life with your practices and your routines and your habits and all the things that support your thriving well-being. And so the overall energy coming in is this Leo energy, this strength energy, this fortitude energy, this energy of I can do life alone and yet I don't have to. And who are the people that have proven themselves worthy of my trust? Love can be freely given. Trust, however, well, I tend to give it freely and until it's broken, and then it's really hard to like gain my trust again. It's going to require a lot of work. But the point is, you are discovering your inner strength. You are being activated in your soul fire to say enough is enough. Enough of the poverty, enough of the scarcity, enough of being single, enough of choosing fear over faith. This is a big collective theme right now. Are you going to choose fear or faith? Because there's literally, those are the only two options right now. Those are the only two options. It's okay if you don't know. You are being led by heart right now, not mine. Logic has no place in the collective right now. It's just not. Okay, we are in Pisces North Node for another few months. Okay, we are all being led by a heart space. And for those of us who are very much in the air element or fiery by nature, being in water can be very uncomfortable. Hello, over here, Virgo ruled by Mercury, Pisces North Node over here. I get it. Okay, I have my own challenges to work through. But when you reawaken to your inner soul fire and say, you know what, no thing and no one has control over me except what I give consent into, then you call your power back to you. A lot of y'all are saying, oh, I call my power back to me. I call my power back to me. But then where's the vessel for that power to land? Where is the soul work to tend to your soul fire so that it doesn't just dissipate back into the wind, right? I had this moment of clarity the other day where it's like as you are discovering your inner strength, recognizing that your sensitivity is a strength. And so you might become more aware of the emotions and denials of those around you, yet you do not have to feel it and alchemize it for the others around you. You can stay within your truth and your sacred joy and your peace and your wholeness in the midst of everybody else's caca. This is a powerful place to be when you are in that strength within. Now, what's going on in the mind space? 10 of Pentacles, right? As you discover that strength within, you see that you have everything you need and then some. What you want to create, you can, because you have that willpower within you. What you desire to be, you already are, because you are wealthy and abundant by nature. Okay, 10 of Pentacles. Your mind is like, yeah, I got my resources, I got my family, I got my community, I got ideas, I got gifts, I got resources, the abundant universe provides. 10 of Pentacles. It's like you're realizing that you are not bound to anything or anyone outside of you because life is always going to provide for you. Okay, you are life and life is in service to life. So life is always going to be in service to you. So is your allegiance to life or is it to someone who creates this illusion and perception that your basic needs are met only through them? In the heart space, we have 9 of Cups. And this makes you feel at peace. Oh no, this is the energy, excuse me. This is the energy, okay? This clarity brings you peace of mind. It's like, wow, okay, I have so much available to me. I have resources, I have people, I have opportunities, I have my own free will and strength that allows the nervous system to start softening, right? The cortisol to drop. And as the cortisol drops, now you start really feeling the healing and the feeling the healing. Yes, yes, we're feeling the healing. We are Thank you. You know, sometimes these slips come out. I'm like, what am I? Oh, yes, you're feeling the healing. Yes, you're seeing the scars. Yes, you're seeing the broken promises. Yes, you're seeing the broken dreams. And yet, you are, while you're feeling this intensely, you're also seeing very clearly how all of this is in service to you, right? And your energy is in that Nine of Cups. Your energy is in that peaceful acceptance. And then the body is Knight of Cups, continuing to take aligned action to give more of this to yourself, to align with people who celebrate and support you, who uplift you, who empower you, who accept you, who don't coddle you, who call you out on your shit and gently hold your hand while you rise. The age of Aquarius, which is what we're now anchoring in, is the age of co-creation and interdependence, not codependency, not isolation. Okay, not digging in the trenches alone, being defensive on guard. You have to let go of the defensiveness. You have had to fight to arrive at the point where you are today. Spirit team is acknowledging that it has not been an easy journey. And yet you have crossed the threshold, or are about to cross the threshold. And you're being asked to trust that what's waiting for you on the other side is not the past, and to truly let go of those thought forms, of those patterns. If they come up, just gently acknowledge them, but pay more attention and focus into that which is alive and true and real. Your Nine of Cups, your 10 of Pentacles, not the heartache. Feel the feelings, don't become them. Witness what is arising. Recognize that 80% of what you're feeling isn't even yours. It's ancestral, it's collective shit. And then of the rest 20, it's probably your kids, your partner, whoever you're sexually connected with, your finances, right? And then you sift all that out and you're like, wait a minute, everything's okay. And if it's not okay, what action steps am I taking towards being okay? Oh, I'm already taking those steps, so why stress? Right? Nine of Cups in the body is saying, continue tending to self right now, prioritizing your self-care right now, prioritizing your rest, prioritizing your decluttering, prioritizing those communications to have with whoever in your life you want to expand with, open connection with. Everything starts with friendship. Everything starts with saying hi. And King asked to pull one final card. King of Cups. King of Cups. This is what is waiting for you on the other side of the threshold. Absolute fulfillment. Overflow. All your needs are being met. Your wishes are coming true. Your dreams are taking form. You're in love with yourself, with life, with your partner, with your children, with your passion projects, with the fucking to-do list, with the iggy stuff that just needs to be taken care of. You're just in love with all of it because you just are like anchored in that sacred sovereignty that knows that you are important, that you belong, that you are enough, that you are here to see and to be seen. In closing of these channeled messages, I'm being called to pull a white light oracle message for the collective. So let's see what the white light council has to say. Okay. And the collective message is number 9. The key of infinite light. Seek and you shall find. Find the teachers and teachings which feel pure to your heart. Yet remember, it is the inner truth of you that will ultimately set you free. Do not give your power away, yet trust in a greater guiding wisdom at work in all aspects of your life. Ask for help from enlightened spiritual beings in any matter of concern. Allow yourself to receive it, and help shall be granted. Believe all problems can be resolved, and a more graceful life experience is opening up for you now. A Dakini is a supernatural feminine being who inspires spiritual practice, guides one to actualize spiritual abilities, and teaches the inner path of awakening. She protects from negativities and restores our vital energies. She teaches how to act with wisdom. She is here now to support you as you travel your path and explore your questions about spirituality, human embodiment, and awakening with confidence. This divine goddess of the sun brings light on all levels. We need light to see clearly, otherwise we feel confused as to which steps, if any, to take. This is also true on the emotional, psychological, mental, and physical level. Light helps us see what is happening rather than making assumptions. When we see what is happening, clearly we have the opportunity to make the best choices. The oracle of the Dakini of infinite light is here to say that there is now an increase of light in your life. This includes a lightening of after a difficult time, an increase of clarity from helpful healing and higher perspectives, a clear path opening up through a troublesome time, a relationship taking off after a long period of silence, a business finally aligning in a new location, and so many more other ways. This oracle card signifies sacred victory. Call upon this divine feminine force. Receive her help and do not give up. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, beautiful. So thank you for being here. This is the collective message I have for this full moon lion alignment. And I would love to hear what resonated for you, what your key takeaways was, and all of that good stuff. This is my first time doing this on YouTube. And so I meant to put this as subscribers only mode, but somehow it's on members only mode. So if you are a member, again, memberships start as low as $4.99 within this space, and you get access to lots of members only content as well. And I'll keep adding over the months ahead. But if you're a member and you would like a personal message from the tarot or a personal card from the White Light Oracle, go ahead and notate it in the comments. I don't think that I can change the settings now that I've already started this live. Okay. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to turn my video off. Hello. Yeah, I don't believe that I can change it after I start live. So I'll make sure to correct my settings for my future Tarot Tuesday lives. If you're interested in working with me All the details to connect with me are in the description box of this video replay. So let's close sacred circle with 3 breaths. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Second one, sweet and soft. Third one, breathing in softly. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me today. I look forward to the next time we sit in sacred circle together. Take care of your beautiful selves. Nourish, hydrate, breathe. And remember, you are love, here to love and to be loved. Bye for now.